ቅዱስ አሐዱ አምላክ በስመ አብ ወወልድ ወመንፈስ ቅዱስ አሐዱ አምላክ አሜን። በስመ አብ ወወልድ ወመንፈስ ቅዱስ አሐዱ አምላክ አሜን። እንደምን አደራችሁ? እንደምን ሰነበታችሁ? በዚህ ቀን ያደረሰን አምላክ ምስጋና ይግባው። Greetings, ካህናት, diaconate, brothers and sisters. I will start with asking of a question. We wake up every day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, the whole week, and we have something people call a routine. And in this routine, we do the same things every single day, from the time we wake up to the time we go to sleep. So the question I have is, what are some of the things that you do every single day as part of your routine, starting from when you wake up? Brush your teeth. So you wake up and you brush your teeth. What else? Make your bed. So brush your teeth, make your bed. What else? Do tzalot. Perfect. What else? Eat breakfast. Okay. What else? Change your clothes. Okay. Put your hands down. So we wake up, we brush our teeth, we make our bed, we eat our breakfast, we do prayer, you put on your shoes, and whatever you do, you eventually leave your house. Now, your parents are probably the ones who do this, but what do you have to do before you leave your house? After you've done the prayer, after you've changed, after you've eaten, and you are leaving outside the door, what are you supposed to do? And maybe your parents do this. Okay, getting the keys, the wallet, the phone, but after that, what do you have to do? Say the smile, okay, prayer. Something very simple. Something that is necessary, or something bad might happen. Okay. I'll give one more chance and then I'll talk about what it is. These are all good. Lock the door. When you leave the house, what are you supposed to do? Lock the door. Now, maybe someone else locks the door, but someone at least has to lock the door as you leave. So let us tell a story about a boy named, let's call him Qudus. Qudus was told by his parents every time he leaves to lock the door. So, the first day he did so. The second day, he locked the first lock, but he didn't lock the second lock. There was 2 locks on this door. And then on the third day, nothing happened. He locked the door and nothing happened. On the 4th day, he only locked one of the locks. On the 5th day, he didn't lock any of the locks. On the 6th day, he locked one of the locks. On the 7th, he did none. And each day, this continued. Where one day he's locking them, and other days he's not locking them, and other days he's only locking one. And nothing happens every single day. And this goes on for 100 days. This is more than 3 months go by. And nothing happens. And if we look at Qudus today, he doesn't even lock his door when he leaves. He just moves on, lives his life, says, okay, I brush my teeth, and I'm out. He doesn't even lock the door. Until on the 101st day, everybody say the 101st day, he comes home and all his furniture is gone. All his furniture, his chairs, his bed, his blankets, everything is gone. What happened? Just raise your hand. Tell me, what happened? What probably happened? You don't know, but what happened? Someone robbed him. What do you call that type of person who robs? A thief. Everybody say a thief. A thief. So just because for 100 days nothing happened, on the 101st day what happened? He gets robbed. Why am I bringing this up? I'm going to start with Proverbs chapter 24. And it says, I went by the field of a lazy man, and by the vineyard of the man that was devoid of understanding. He didn't understand. It was foolish. And there it was, all grown with weeds and thorns. The garden wasn't beautiful. It was covered with weeds and thorns. Its surface was covered with rubbish. Its stone wall was broken down. And when I saw it, I considered it, and I looked and received the instruction. The man probably went to a little sleep here, a little slumber here, a little of a folding of hands to just rest. So shall your poverty come like a prowler, and your need like an armed man. This is the Proverbs. King Solomon, everybody say King Solomon, is telling this proverb about someone who neglects what they are supposed to do. And the way he tells them is he says it starts by little. A little sleep here, a little, oh, I'm kind of tired, let me lay down my hands. And what comes is the poverty like a prowler. Everybody say prowler. A prowler, I didn't hear everybody say prowler. Prowler. Hey. A prowler is someone who comes, is chasing secretly. And it comes towards you when you least expect it. The point is, the neglect of your duty will lead to issues later down the line. A lot of the times we stop doing something that is important, and what ends up happening is nothing happens. Then we neglect it again, and nothing happens. And again and again and again, until the 101st day, something happens and you were not prepared. Everybody say prepared. Prepared. And the reason you weren't prepared is because you disregarded what you were supposed to do. Just because something doesn't happen immediately doesn't mean it will not happen at all. Just because you forget to lock one day doesn't mean the thief will never come. So you must always stay vigilant. Everybody say vigilant. Who here has ever played dodgeball? Now, when you're playing dodgeball, can you just like stand still and just like not pay attention? No. You have to be what? Vigilant. That's what vigilance is. Paying attention, being ready. And in our lives, we must be vigilant. It's easy to say, oh, I'm busy today. I'm too tired to go to church. I'm too this and that to pray, to do what I was supposed to do, to read the Bible. And it always starts like that. And then it snowballs. Nothing happened. Oh, I forget one day. And then the next, and 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 the next, until you realize you have forgotten what you were supposed to do. So when we tell you to do things, when we say this is for your own good, we want to make you build a routine. Everybody say routine. Everybody say habit. You must build that habit. It's okay if you stumble. It's okay if you forget. But you should not make it a habit. You should not neglect the field like the lazy man. You should not forget to lock the door like Idris. You must be vigilant. You must pray. You must read. You must give your full effort or as best as you can every single day. And so, to end off, I'm going to say one final verse. This is from Matthew chapter 13, verse 22. The cares of this world and the deceitfulness of riches choke the word. When you're caring of the world so much that you neglect the relationship you have with God, you are doing yourself a disservice. And you are allowing the thief to steal you away from the Lord. Do not neglect what you are supposed to do. Do not fall for this, oh, it's just a little slumber. Because that is the start of ruin. What's about
ሞቶ የአምላካችንን ቤት አንተውም ከቶ ቤተ ክርስቲያንን አንተውም ከቶ የሰጠንን አምላክ በደሙ መስርቶ የሰጠንን ጌታ በመስቀሉ ሞቶ የአምላካችንን ቤት አንተውም ከቶ ሁሉንም በሁሉ ለሚሞላ ጌታ ሙሽራው የሆነች ቤቱ ተሰኝታ በክብር በሞገስ በጸጋ ተሞልታ ደምቃ ትኖራለች ለዓለም አብርታ ደምቃ ትኖራለች ለዓለም አብርታ ቤተ ክርስቲያንን አንተውም ከቶ የሰጠንን አምላክ በደሙ መስርቶ የሰጠንን ጌታ በመስቀሉ ሞቶ የአምላካችንን ቤት አንተውም ከቶ ዲያብሎስ ቢጨፍር ቀስቶቹን በሙሉ ወጥመድ ቢዘረጋ በጉዟችን ሁሉ እንሻገራለን የአምላክን ስም ጠርተን አንዳች አይነካንም እርሱን ተጠግተን አንዳች አይነካንም እርሱን ተጠግተን ቤተ ክርስቲያንን አንተውም ከቶ የሰጠንን አምላክ በደሙ መስርቶ የሰጠንን ጌታ በመስቀሉ ሞቶ የአምላካችንን ቤት አንተውም ከቶ በስሙ መሰብሰብ በስሙ መስራት ስለ ስሙ መኖር ለስሙ መሞት ጠላት ዲያብሎስን እንባ ያስደስተው ይህ ነው ክርስትና ይሄ ነው ሕይወት ይህ ነው ክርስትና ይሄ ነው ሕይወት ቤተ ክርስቲያንን አንተውም ከቶ የሰጠንን አምላክ በደሙ መስርቶ የሰጠንን ጌታ በመስቀሉ ሞቶ የአምላካችንን ቤት አንተውም ከቶ ከትውልድ ለትውልድ የምናስረክበው ለልጅ ልጅ አውርሰን ደስ የምናሰኘው አይደል ብርቅና ወርቅ አይደል ሌላ ሀብት ሃይማኖታችን ነው የእኛ ርስት ጉርት ሃይማኖታችን ነው የእኛ ርስት ጉርት ቤተ ክርስቲያንን አንተውም ከቶ የሰጠንን አምላክ በደሙ መስርቶ የሰጠንን ጌታ በመስቀሉ ሞቶ የአምላካችንን ቤት አንተውም ከቶ ቤተ ክርስቲያንን አንተውም ከቶ የሰጠንን አምላክ በደሙ መስርቶ የሰጠንን ጌታ በመስቀሉ ሞቶ የአምላካችንን ቤት አንተውም ከቶ እግዚአብሔር ይትባረክ እግዚአብሔር ይትባረክ እግዚአብሔር ይትባረክ እግዚአብሔር ዘአዳና ለጽዮን እምኩሉ ዓለማት ዘአዳና ለጽዮን እምኩሉ ዓለማት ዘአዳና ለጽዮን እምኩሉ ዓለማት ዘአዳና ለጽዮን እምኩሉ ዓለማት ይትባረክ እግዚአብሔር
ይትባረክ እግዚአብሔር
ይትባረክ